Hi. You find anything?
I checked Vicky's apartment last night. I checked my apartment this morning. No sign of the drugs or the cash.
You check your car?
Oh, yeah. I checked my post office box. I even checked my office at the old Daily Grind.
Well, maybe you were wrong. Maybe this was a straight-up theft and nobody's trying to set you up.
Oh, I doubt that. I sincerely doubt it.
Why hasn't Ryan Harrison been charged, Doyle?
The captain is holding off the suspension until they can physically link the theft to Harrison.
Well? I haven't been able to plant this stuff yet. It's got to be done right or it'll look like a setup. I am sick of your excuses. Just do it.
Hi.
How long have you been here?
Charlene, okay? All right. Are you dreaming?
I don't know. Don't.
What just happened?
I don't know. I don't.
You know, sometimes when you wake up from an intense dream like that,
This wasn't much of a dream, John. It was... I don't know. All I can remember is water. Water running.
Well, perhaps it was one of Charlie's memories or Kate's.
Well, there's a cheerful thought.
Well, you're going to see Dr. Lyons today. Well, he'll help you unravel it.
What time is it, John? Oh, look, you let me sleep too long. I'm going to be late. I don't want to be late on the first time I'm getting...
I'll wait for you downstairs.
It's what, *34 to reroute my calls? About an hour. The modern age, we don't believe in God, but we believe in buttons.
How are you, Charles?
If it rings, we'll just ignore it. I apologize for all this. My secretary's off getting an allergy shot, so sit down, please.
I'm fine. Really.
We may ask you to sit in from time to time, John, when we get further along.
Well, I'll be back in about an hour.
Okay.
So where do you think you'd be comfortable, Charlene? I have a chair for just about every kind of back.
Well, as long as I don't have to lie on the sofa. It's fine with me. Yes, that's lovely.
I'll let you in on a professional secret. Nobody ever uses that sofa, except me when I need a nap. So how have you been feeling?
You know, I'm not sure this is going to work because I had a pretty bad experience with therapy before.
I know a little bit about your experience with Dr. Benson. Charlene, I read the file. She was obviously a very sick woman. And what she did to you was cruel and inexcusable. You show a lot of courage coming back to therapy.
I just want to be normal. That's all. I just want to be a normal person.
Would you like to talk a little bit about what happened with Dr. Benson? And maybe we could set some ground rules that would make you feel safe.
I'd like to talk about John.
Okay.
We were very happy before everything that happened with my vanishing, and very, very happy.
What's different now?
I'll catch him looking at me when I'm washing Gregory or I'm cooking supper, and he's just so happy.
And what happens next? When he's looking at you and he's happy?
He'll give me a hug, or he'll put his arm around me.
He touches you.
Our marriage was very good that way before all of this.
Sexually.
Why can't I want him? I want to. I want to. I know he wants me, but every time he touches me, I get like this inside, and it's like he scares me. Like I'm afraid he's going to hurt me. I mean, like, Johnny's never hurt me, Dr. Lyons. So why am I suddenly so afraid of him?
Who is it?
Grace Shaw, Angela.
Just a minute. Hi, I'm sorry. I was getting dressed for work.
Well, I'm sorry for not calling, but it's our policy to drop by unannounced on our prospective parents. May I?
Please, Tomas isn't here. He's at work, but I'm sure he'll be really sorry that he missed you.
I was given to understand that this apartment had a bedroom.
Oh, it does. Actually, we're planning on giving it to Louisa until the management can find us a 2-bedroom.
Are you and Tomas having some sort of trouble?
No, we're fine. Why?
Well, it would seem to me that someone slept on the couch last night.
Come on, Maggie, what do you say, huh? You, me, the lake?
I'm busy. Can I have some water glasses,
Okay,
please?
next night.
I'm busy all week. Can I have the glasses?
All right, then next week.
She said no, Jerry.
Maggie, look, lighten up, huh? It's over. You can do what you want. We can go to the lake.
She's not interested.
Tomas, I can handle this, okay?
You know, it's funny, because I was talking to the lady with the short hair, actually, not the lady with the long hair.
Jerry, this is not a cold. Tomas, please! Tomas!
You know
Stop
that?
it!
She's stupid. Get your hands off me.
Cut it
Come on, bring it on, senor.
Tomas, stop it! Tomas, stop it!
All right, hey, break it up. That's enough. That's enough. All
You
right?
started it, man.
Hey, just keep your mouth
Look,
shut.
I was just
keep
trying-
your mouth shut and get behind the bar now.
It was my fault, Ian. I'm really sorry.
I'll talk to you later, Maggie. What's going on?
He was coming on to her. She said nobody wouldn't stop.
Listen, Maggie can take care of herself, all right? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here till later anyway.
I was coming here to give you my notice. Look, Maggie and I, it's really hard on her for us to be working together right now.
Is that why you started this fight? So I'd fire you?
No, it just happened, and I'm sorry about it. Look, that guy's really bad news, and Maggie's really vulnerable right now. Look, if you just give me the check, I'll be out of here.
I can't let you go right now. I'm understuffed enough as it is. Don't ditch me.
Can I just can I see Maggie?
Yes.
Maggie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to-
Tomas, I'm about OD'd on sorries.
Look, they broke up, okay? It's not like she's his personal property.
She's
or-
nobody's property.
Oh, you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. When you're working here, you stay away from her, all right?
come on.
Hey, don't try me!
I just want to date her, okay? That's all.
If she cares about you, she'll let you know. Now, just get ready for the lunch rush.
Like this morning, I was asleep in bed, and I was having this dream, and John came in.
What was the dream about?
Water. Just all I remember is rushing water. And I guess I started screaming, and John came in.
You know, the Freudians would tell you that water is a sexual symbol.
Like a cigar?
Well, who was it that said sometimes a cigar is only a cigar? No, this is more about the climate, the environment of the dream, that it was sexual in nature.
But or I used to. I mean, so why would I scream?
Something frightened you.
Water? Anyway, John came in and he was being very sweet and he tried to put his arm around me and I just froze up. And that never. We were very happy. So why is all this happening? Because I thought, you know, with all this integration stuff that I was supposed to be getting better.
Well, you see, when you were married to John before, it was as Charlene. But this time around, you've got all of Charlie's memories and feelings.
But I know, I know about all that stuff. I mean, I know about Charlie and what happened with... And you read it in the file.
It's important for you to tell me.
When she was raped.
When who was raped?
As a child, when her brother...
When you were raped.
That is what I said.
The purpose of an alternate personality is to shield you from emotions that you can't handle. That's why Charlie appeared. Some terrible things happened to you, and she handled them. But now that you're aware of her, you're starting to experience all those buried emotions.
Look, I just want to be me. I just want to be a normal person. And if you can't help me...
Tell me about your brother, Jason. And his friend, Tom. Tell me about the rape.
Want to be parents. Good parents. You know, and making a home for Louisa, it just gives us a whole new perspective on things. Plus, we really love each other.
Well, I think you show remarkable maturity, Angela. And I truly hope you and Tomas can make a go of it.
Hi, honey. Miss Shaw just dropped by to see how things were going, and I told her that you would be just furious if you knew that I had left the pillow and blanket on the couch from last night. I really don't know how he puts up with me. I'm just such a slob. And I was telling her how I didn't get home from work till really late last night, so I had to sleep on the couch.
Your wife seems determined to make a success of this marriage.
She knows how important it is for Louisa.
Well, I must admit I had my doubts, but given your efforts at marriage and the fact that you're both holding down steady jobs, I think the judge will be impressed by that.
You know, Michelle, maybe sometime you should come by for dinner, once I've practiced my cooking a little bit. I was just telling her what a horrible cook I am.
Michelle, would it be possible if you speak to the judge, see if she can give us a little more time with Louisa?
Oh, we would greatly appreciate
Certainly
that.
talk to her. I don't know if she'll agree.
I don't like hearing my daughter cry when I walk away from her. She needs me.
I'll do what I can. Right now, I have to go visit another young couple.
Well, we'll see you. Bye. I almost died. I was sitting here washing these dishes, and then she knocks on the door.
I'm sorry about the sheet.
You know, Tomas, if they find out that we're not sleeping...
From now on, I will put it away as soon as I get up.
You just heard what she said about holding steady jobs. I really hope she doesn't call down to the surf bar and find out that you quit. But you know what? I think I might can get you on at the studio.
I didn't quit. Excuse me.
What do you mean you didn't quit? I thought that you said...
Well, Ian asked me if I could stay on for a little while longer. It's Labor Day week and he's short-handed. And I owe him.
What about Maggie? I mean, I thought that you didn't want to be with her. This doesn't have anything to do with Ian, does it? You want to keep this job so you can see Maggie.
About this?
No, we cannot. I just spent half the morning trying to convince Miss Shaw that you are a fabulous husband, and I am late.
I don't blame you for being angry. I know this isn't an easy thing.
No, and it makes it twice as hard when you're the only one doing anything. This was your idea, Tomas, remember? The only reason I agreed to it was to help you out.
It's all in the file. My brother had this friend, Tom Perkins. He raped. We were all very young. I was only a child, and I think Tom was probably around 15 or so.
What sort of day was it?
Cloudy? I don't remember.
Were you inside the house?
No, it was out back. We were down by the stream.
Rushing water. So Jason and Tom took you out back? By the hand?
I don't... No, it was just Jason. He had my hand.
Your brother Jason had your hand? And Tom?
Tom wasn't there yet. But then Jason left me alone, left me there.
Jason left you. He let go of your hand and walked away.
I was screaming for him to come back to me, but he didn't. And then I saw him with... Tom was there. And that's when I saw Tom. Tom gave Jason... That's when I saw the coins. He gave my brother money for me. I was wearing this dress. It's the kind with the straps that go over the shoulder. He pulled them down. Couldn't raise my arms. He shoved me to the ground and put his hand over my mouth. I could feel the air around me. He touched.
Charlene?
I can't do this.
Charlene, we don't have to do it all at once. Charlene?
Here, I brought you some extra lemon.
Thank you, Maggie.
Sure. Are you sure you don't want anything frozen? I'm fine.
Yes.
It's done. Harrison's career as Bay City's favorite cop is just about over.
Good.
Well, I hope you're ready to meet your doom. You can laugh now. You're gonna be crying when we get through with this game.
Oh, you sure you want to sweat all of those brand new gym clothes you just bought, Billy?
Man, don't you worry about my new clothes. You just better be on your game.
Hello.
Don't touch it, Ron.
I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say can and will be used against me in a court of law.
Charlene left her therapist's office as herself, but will Charlie emerge and take over? Will she return to therapy and face her terrifying past for a future with John? Find out tomorrow on Another World.
Tomas, remember? I only agreed to it to help you out.
Excuse me. What were you two arguing about?
This is bogus. You might as well tell the truth, Angela.
The truth about what, Tomas?
Hey, Charles, I got your message. Where's Charlene?
Hospital security can't locate her.
Security? What happened?
John, your wife became very upset during our session. She got up and ran out of the office before I could stop her.
Was she still Charlene?
Hey there, beautiful. What'll it be?
Club soda, please.
Looking for someone?
Yeah, I'm looking for a friend.
You think he stood you up?
Well, it's not a he, it's a she. It's a woman about my age. Maybe you've met her. Her name is Charlie.
Charlie who? She got a last name?
No, she mostly goes by Charlie. She's kind of hard to forget. She wears heavy makeup. Kind of a flashy dresser.
Look, I only started last month. Why don't you ask one of the regulars?
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you got the shakes or what?
No, I'm fine.
Look, if your friend doesn't show, you can always bend my ear.
You know, I'm not really feeling very social right now.
Suit yourself.
Hello? Hi, Frankie, hi. It's Charlene. How's the baby? She's great. Are you okay? You know, you won't believe this, but, my car overheated and it broke down. I can't get the darn thing started.
Where are you?
I broke down in front of a place called Sassy's, you know, down on the waterfront. You've heard of that, you know, and maybe if you could come pick me up.
Of course. Do you want me to call John?
No. No, he's very busy at the hospital right now. I don't want to bother him.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can get a sitter.
Thank you so much. I hate to be a pain.
Charlene, you sound pretty stressed out. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. But if you could hurry, Frankie. Thanks.
I don't want to know what you talked about in therapy, but when she left, had she regressed?
No, she was still herself. Her personality was in control, but she was very upset.
I've just taken way too much for granted here.
It's not your fault, John.
No, I pushed her too hard.
Look, Charlene was on the verge of uncovering an extremely painful memory, possibly the trigger that started her personality disorder.
But we know what that is. She was sexually abused as a child. Her brother sold her to his friends.
It often takes a series of traumatic events to cause a personality to fragment the way Charlene's has, and those memories are deeply repressed. We have to uncover them layer by layer.
What are you saying, that she's remembering something that's worse than having been raped as a child?
Possibly. Charlene was close to a major breakthrough, but if she refuses therapy now, she could face a serious relapse.
I've got to find her.
Try and convince her not to give up. And when she's ready to take the next step, I'll be here.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Actually, Miss Shaw, we were just arguing about you.
About me?
Yeah, Tomas seems to think that you would just be a natural on TV.
Why would I ever be on television?
Well, he thought it was a great idea for you to be a guest on Felicia's show. Didn't you, Tomas?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, from the looks of you, I'd say it's more than your car that overheated.
Sorry. I made the whole story up.
Why?
I didn't want to talk over the phone. I didn't want to say anything.
What is it?
I went to see my therapist.
And what happened?
And he started asking me all these questions about, you know, I can't remember what the subject was exactly, but it doesn't matter. It was just felt like the walls were, you know, closing in on me. And I had to get out of there, Frankie.
Well, it's okay.
I ran. I left
You're
the hospital and I
okay
ran
now.
until I got here.
Well, it's a good thing you called me. I can take you home.
No, I can't.
Why not? I have to wait here a while. Maybe I should be in touch with John then.
I was supposed to meet him at the hospital after the session.
Okay, well, look, shh.
What am I saying like this?
I'll call his beeper and I'll let him know I found you.
Why do I keep doing this to him? You know, why do I keep doing this?
He knows how hard you're trying, Charlene. Now, look, I'm going to make that phone call. Are you going to be okay? I'll be right back. Would you do me a favor and get me change of $1, please?
Sure. Your friend okay?
She's, having a rough day.
Glad you got here when you did.
Thanks.
Anytime, Charlie.
What did you call me?
She told me she was waiting for her friend Charlie. Well, that's you, isn't it?
Listen, the bartender told me that you were asking about Charlie.
Oh, Frankie, I know it probably sounds like I need to be in a room with padded walls.
I don't think that's Charlene.
It's just that Charlie used to hang out in places like this. She had to be the center of attention, had to have all the guys look at her, and I guess I just wanted to find out why.
Did you want her to come back?
No. I don't know, maybe.
Why? I thought you were getting past that. I thought you were feeling more sure of yourself.
Yeah, for a while I was.
And then what happened?
And then I realized that I couldn't, with John.
Are you all right?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Listen, you two need to be alone, so I'm going to get out of your way.
Thank you, Mary Frances. Thank you.
I love you.
Thanks for calling, Frankie. Well, you really scared me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's wrong? What happened?
I'm afraid things won't work out for us.
Well, I'm afraid you're stuck with me.
John, what if we can never make love again?
Well, I'm sure that one day you'll succumb to my manly charms.
No, I'm serious, John. What if I can never be with you that way again?
Charlene, I am grateful to have you back. I would never regret being with you.
John, we aren't really together as a couple. You deserve
Now,
better.
you
than this.
listen to me. I lost you once. I'm not about to let you slip away again because of something that happened in the past.
But what if I never get back to normal?
We'll get you the help that you need. Sweetheart, we're both in uncharted waters here, but that doesn't mean that we're lost. We'll find a way out.
I want to believe that. I really
Well, you
do.
have to
I
believe
want-
it.
When you kissed me the other day, I swear, John, I don't know what came over me.
Can you describe it?
I wanted to be closer to you. I knew you wanted me. And at first it felt right, and then all of a sudden it felt like I couldn't breathe.
Well, what were you frightened of? Me?
No. Something else, something I can't.
Try to remember.
I don't know. It felt like someone was pulling me down, like I couldn't breathe. Like someone was... And I was just fighting for my life, John.
Maybe you were. Dr. Lyons says that you're dealing with some severely repressed memories.
You mean other than the things Jason and Tom did to me?
It may be something else. Something so frightening that your mind is protecting you from it.
Well, Charlie used to handle the tough stuff like that, you know. Kate.
Well, now Charlie and Kate are both part of you. They can help you.
You know, I came here trying to see if there was anybody that remembered Charlie, so maybe I could find out why she was so confident with men, you know? Why was she?
Charlene, you can be confident. You don't have to turn into Charlie anymore.
I'm afraid Charlie's gone for good anyways. You know, you'd think I would celebrate something like that. I miss her. I don't know if this is what being a normal person feels like. It's very lonely.
You're never going to be alone again. You hear me? Never. I promise.
It's a good sign that you came back, Charlene.
Well, I almost didn't. When I ran out of here before, I wanted to keep on running. Away from therapy, away from John, away from all the people I care about.
But you couldn't do that.
I'd like to keep going with counseling.
Well, we could continue your session right now. Would you like for us to be alone?
No, I'd like John to be here for this, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Whatever my problem is, we have to work through this together. And I decided on the way over here, I don't want to wait for these memories to come back. I don't. I need to know what's wrong with me so I can fix it. You help me.
Of course. But it may take some time.
I don't have time. I want to know now.
Why are you suddenly in such a hurry, Charlie?
I've lived practically my whole life with this psychological disorder, right?
Since you were a small child.
I have spent too much time being dragged down and beaten up by a disorder that I don't understand. I keep doing things that are self-destructive, hurting not only myself, but the people I love. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to be with John. And I want to take care of Gregory. Josie, I want my life back. And I'll do whatever it takes to get it.
You understand that these memories can be extremely painful.
I don't care. I can handle it. Please help me.
A romance festival.
I'll be there too, Felicia. Let your entire body relax. You're safe here. Comfortable and rested. How are you feeling, Charlene?
Fine.
Good. She's under hypnosis now. Now, Charlene, I want you to go back in your mind to a long time ago. A time when you can remember feeling very happy. Do you remember? Charlene, can you hear me?
Yes.
Tell me how old you are.
I'm 5 years. I'm 7 months and 12 and a half days old.
That's good. And what's your name?
Charlene Rose Frame. Charlene from my first cousin, Rose from my grandma.
Are you happy, Charlene?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because my cat Rusty just had kittens, and I didn't know Rusty was a girl. Oh.
That's good. Now, Charlene, I want you to move forward a little in time. You're getting older. Past your 6th birthday. And a little older. Charlene.
No, that's not what they call me now.
What do they call you?
My brother. He calls me Charlie. I told you my brother, he calls me Charlie.
Talk to me about your brother, Jason.
No.
Why not? You've told me about him before.
But don't you cry. Go to sleep, you little baby.
Charlene, can you hear me?
You wake, you shall.
Charlene,
Something's wrong, Charles.
Horsehead, blackshead.
just listen to me and focus on my voice.
Stop it, Charles. Stop, Charlene. You can't take this anymore.
Help me! Somebody help me! Please help me! Help me!
You're all right now, Charlene. Just relax. You're in a safe place now.
Charles, you bring her out of this.
I want to pursue this a little further, John. We're getting to layers of memory that we've never touched on before. If you're not comfortable with it, you can wait outside.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right, then. Charlene,
Yeah.
you've told me that your brother introduced you to a friend of his. And this boy hurt you.
Yes.
Your brother Jason actually sold you, didn't he, for money?
Yeah.
I want you to tell me more about that time. Picture yourself with Tom when you were alone with him.
Oh, why the hell don't you people leave this poor woman alone? Hasn't she been poked and prodded enough?
Charlene?
Charlene, try again, oh good-for-nothing shrinkle.
Charlie?
Oh, hey there, Johnny boy. I figured you'd be around as long as Charlene was getting the shaft. So what's the verdict, Doc? How am I doing, huh? All my nuts and bolts screwed in tight? I don't know. I hear a little rattle there. Maybe I do need a little tune-up.
Charlie, please, sit down.
Oh, go. No, and sit down in your little ring of terror again. No way.
Charlie,
No way.
listen.
Oh, you know, all that garbage about love and trust, and look what you go and do to her.
I meant everything I said.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You know, everybody, they all say that. I love you, Charlene, and then all they do is they turn around and hurt her.
No one is trying to hurt Charlene. We're trying to help her.
No.
But we can't do it without your help.
She can't take it, John. She can't. She never could. Especially when it came to Jason and Tom.
She is ready to face the truth now, Charlie.
No, that's my job. That's what I do. That's my job. It
Yes,
always has been.
that's right. And you've always been there for her when Charlene was scared.
Always.
She knows that. And she understands what a vital part of her life you are. And so do I. Charlene is trying to get well, but she can't do it until she faces the demons of her past.
It's hard.
That's why
It's so
she needs
damn
you.
hard.
She needs to feel your strength and your courage. As much as I love her, I can't do that for her. You're the only one who can.
No, I can't.
Do that for her, Charlie. Let her feel what it's like to be you.
But if I do that, what happens to me?
You'll be a living part of her. She'll listen to you. She'll learn from you. Charlie, the bravest thing that you can do right now is to help her remember. Help give her the life that she was supposed to have before Jason and Tom took it away from her. Will you do that?
Charlie, will you close your eyes now? Charlie?
No, Charlene.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
Good. Now, if you're up to it, I'd like you to tell me a little more about your brother, Jason, and his friend Tom. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Why don't we start when Jason left you alone with Tom?
He hurt me. I told him to stop.
But he didn't stop?
It was so dirty. Mama said it was wrong, and it hurt. It hurt so much. It hurt.
What did you do?
Let me go. Let me go. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna go. I gotta run. I gotta go. No, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell.
Did you run?
Hurry faster, faster. I gotta go.
Where did you go?
The street. We're in the street. The street. I gotta get across. I gotta go. I gotta get away. Oh, it's cold. It's cold, and it's so slippery. And I'm running. I'm running. No, 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 no.
Charlene?
No, no. Oh, stop! Somebody help me! He's gonna hurt.
What happened at the stream? Charlene? I'm gonna bring her out of it now, John. Charlene, listen to me. I'm going to count backwards from 5. And when I get to 1, you will wake up relaxed and refreshed, and you'll remember everything. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You did well.
Why couldn't I remember the rest?
You will when you're ready.
I'm ready now.
You can't push this, Charlene.
I have to get to the bottom of these memories. I've got to deal with them so I can get on with my life.
We pushed it as far as it could go today. The rest will come when it's time.
When can we do this again?
You can make an appointment with my secretary as soon as you like. Look, I don't mean to run, but I've got to go check on another patient. If you two would like to stay here for a while and have some peace and quiet, just be my guest.
Thanks, Charles.
Thank you for being there.
Got pretty rough for a couple of minutes.
Until you jumped in. Charlie felt what I do. Such love and acceptance.
Well, I have a new way of looking at Charlie.
You do?
Yeah. When I see her now, I see you. Let's go home.
No. No, I feel good. I want to get out. I want to go someplace.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a fair at the
Now,
waterfront.
you know
if
what
you're
I
up
would
to-
like to do? I'd like to go on a picnic. I'd like to go like an old-fashioned thing with the big sandwiches and a blanket
All that
and
kind of stuff. Whatever you want. I'm gonna go get the car.
Okay.
Meet me in front of the hospital.
Pretty little horses. Hush up, why don't you cry? What is sleeping, baby?
We'll handle this
that's
investigation.
absolutely out of the question.
Look, why don't you use this time, whilst you're on suspension, to go and find the woman you love? Find Vicky, convince her to come back here, make lovely babies with her, give me grandchildren. Don't you see that's a much, much better idea?
Now, how am I supposed to find Vicky if she doesn't want to be found? No. Now, I shall do what I have to do.
I'm sorry, I didn't know the room was being used.
What are you doing here? What are you doing? You're responsible for all of this.
To convince me that you've dropped the vendetta against my family. Amanda's willing to work with you, Evan. I wouldn't be so terrible.
And they say charity begins at home.
Yes, well, you disrupted my home, didn't you? And you hurt my daughter. And you tried to take over my company. So you see, you have quite a lot to prove before I'm going to believe that you're anything more than a shiny, newer version of the same old Evan Frame.
I'm sorry you think that, Rachel. But I promise you, if you keep watching, you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, I'll keep watching, all right. And if I don't like what I see, you'll answer to me.
Evan, production's back.
Look,
up
forget
and out.
about production, Trent. I want you to set up that deal we talked about earlier.
Now, Evan? Yes, now. Carl's due for another surprise.
Listen, Evan, I know you want to move ahead on this, but I think we should be a little more careful.
Look, I didn't ask for your input, Trent.
Evan, I have got to keep us out of jail.
Don't worry. Carl's the one whose time is up, not ours.
Would you get your hands off me?
There are times when I wish I had no conscience. You be careful, and I warn you. If these people hurt a hair of his head, I shall follow you, Iris. I shall find you. I'll eat your heart.
I wouldn't bother Carl right now. He's a bit angry.
Never meant to hurt anyone. No, I can't seem to stop. I've been hurting my family, your family, and you. I'm sorry. I heard about your suspension.
It's happened before. It won't last long.
I just wanted to scare Rachel and keep Carl out of the company.
Iris, what are you doing here? You don't have any business at Corey anymore.
My trial date's been set. It's right after Labor Day.
That's soon. So how's your defense going?
Defense? I don't have a defense. I have nothing. You were my only hope. And now it appears that one person on the entire police force who believed in me, I've lost him.
You haven't lost me yet.
Ryan, you have to find a way to help me. I am begging you. I cannot spend the rest of my life in jail.
The good little woman beckons and the dutiful husband obeys.
How unusual.
Now, you say you've got a surprise for me? All right, well, come on, I haven't got all night. What do I do? Shut my eyes, hold up my hands, or just pucker up and blow?
Oh, Neil, this is my husband, Carl Hutchins.
Hello,
This
how
is
are
the
you?
auctioneer.
Miss Corey, the piece is on the table.
Oh, look. Darling, happy wedding.
Oh, he's wonderful. Oh, he is beautiful. Ah, yes. Yes, I looked like that earlier when I was dealing with Iris. I can see why you got this, why you want this.
Yes, now all I have to do is bid the highest bid and he's yours.
It's exquisite. I'll add him to the collection. Oh, he's
Yes, now whenever you feel like that, all you have to do is look at him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll all take your seats, we can get started. And welcome to the Waterfront Festival Charity Auction for the Bay City Associated Charities. You should all have a copy of our auction catalog, and we'll get started. Our first item is an Oriental winged lion. This is over 100 years old, and I'm going to open the bidding on this at $1,500. Who will bid $1,500? I have $1,500. Do I have 16? I have $1,600. Do I have 17? I have $1,700. 2,000. I have $2,000.
Excuse me, who is it that's making that bid?
Oh, it's anonymous, sir. It's a party on the telephone. We have $2,000. 2,000 going once. 2,000 going twice.
3.
I have 3,000.
I know, but I won't.
No, just Charlene, come on, you're doing it all wrong. Well, you never put jam on top of peanut butter. You have to keep them separate.
I know what I'm doing.
No, you're ruining the entire flavor balance here. All you're doing is just mushing
How
them
long
all
have
together.
I been making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
No longer than I can remember.
As long as I can remember, too, so.
Charlene, the whole flavor balance is going to be off this.
Gregory would love this.
His daddy loves it even more. I can't believe sometimes that I'm with you. I mean, it just seems so right, doesn't it? Being with the person that you know you can spend the rest of your life with.
John,
What?
I don't ever want you to think I'm not grateful. I owe you my life. It's because of your love for me that I had no choice but to come back.
But?
But you're still married.
I signed the divorce papers. I gave him the cast, and he sent him back to Kelsey's attorney. Soon I will be a free man, free to say I do all over again.
I wish you hadn't done that. What kind of wife could I possibly be for you?
$5,000, ladies and gentlemen. We have $5,000 on our priceless lion.
Pricey, yes. Priceless? No.
Who will go higher? We have $5,000 on the table. Do I hear 5,005? Oh, come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's all for charity. All of your donations go to a very good cause.
Do you like the lion?
Yes, of course it's stunning.
Do I hear 5,005?
5,005.
No, Rachel, don't.
Well, you two are certainly the center of attention.
I'm buying a wedding gift for my
5,005. The
husband.
floor is still open, ladies and gentlemen.
$5,500.
Do I have another bid?
Yes, he's worth it, don't you think?
Sure, but still, that can buy a lot of toys.
We have $6,000 from the telephone.
Again?
Now, who will go a little higher? How about the lady down there in the front?
7.
No, don't be daft, Rachel.
I'm buying you a gift. It's not a time to be stingy.
Wow, way to go, Mom. I like a woman who knows what she wants.
Well, I don't hear a counteroffer.
I think it's yours.
Now am I daft?
You are insane, Rachel. Wonderfully insane, and I thank you.
$8,000.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
We have $8,000.
It's a little steep, isn't it, Rachel?
Who is this bid? I mean, is he going to bid forever?
Well, we continue until the bidding stops. Those are the rules. All right, we have $8,000 on the table. Are we finished with the lion, or will someone give us just a little more?
9.
Rachel, now let it go.
I'm buying a gift for the man I love.
10,000.
No, really, Rachel. Let it go.
We have a bid of $10,000.
Well, I'm having fun. Oh, come on, you can't put a price on that. Besides, it's for a good cause.
Don't you see, whoever it may be bidding on this has pushed the price up way beyond its reasonable value.
Going once.
Now, I treasure any gift from you, but that isn't worth it, so please, save your money.
Going twice. Sold to our anonymous bidder, $10,000.
You're going to be the best wife a man could ever ask for.
How can you be sure?
Well, just chalk it up to experience. I mean, I've had a couple.
John, we're different now. I mean, I'm different.
That's right. You're better. You're whole, Charlene.
But John, a wife should be able to be there for you at all times. I should be able to be close to you in every way.
I feel my arms around you. That's all I need.
Don't give up on me, okay?
I'm not going to give up on you. I have never given up on you. There's a reason we were brought back together. It certainly wasn't to be split up again.
I'm so lucky to have you.
Ooh, this water feels great. What's wrong?
I didn't know it would be so dark.
Thanks, Cap. Thanks a lot. Okay, Billy's going to check the duty rosters of the 5 names that I gave him. Maybe we'll find out who should not have been in the evidence room.
All right, this has to work. This is my last chance.
I promise you, Iris, we're going to find out who did this to us.
We don't have much time.
Right, so I want you to sit down here. Like that and that.
What's this for?
I want you to write everything down that you know about Barry Denton. What he said to you, what you said to him, the whole story.
Ryan, I have told you everything I know.
Well, I want you to tell me again. Maybe we missed something. While you're doing that, I've got something else to do.
Ryan, where are you going? Please, I thought that maybe you and we could go and have a drink.
No, I don't think so. I've got a little bit too much work to do. Besides, I've got to go see a fortune teller.
Fortune teller? Are you crazy? We don't have time for this psychic mumbo-jumbo.
Oh, come on, Iris. Don't be so cynical. This psychic just may be able to tell us who this mystery person is.
Why don't you two go along? I want to talk to the auctioneer.
All right, let's go.
And after you wallish your fastball, how about a chocolate sundae?
Ooh!
With double fudge.
Double fudge it is.
That's privileged information.
Yes, but I mean, what harm would it do? I mean, I'm curious as to who would pay 5 times the recognized value of things.
Yes, I'd like the answer to that, too.
Hello, Rachel.
I thought we were a team.
We are, without a doubt.
Well, what are we keeping from me now?
Where do you want the lion delivered?
Have it taken to the office.
And then?
Well, you'll know as soon as I tell you.
Later, Evan.
Oh! Now that was your best throw yet.
Damon Hoyt is going to be very jealous of you.
Can we get a Sunday now?
Sure, let's get a sundae.
You will return that ball, right?
Yes, I will return the ball.
Okay.
Can we get a Sunday now?
Sure, we can get a sundae.
No, excuse me. What do you say to Grant for teaching you how to throw?
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.